Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right to the charts as Bitcoin is right now, as you can see, trying to get a structure flip. Basically we are trying to reclaim this 786 level. Basically $85,000 is right now a very important zone for Bitcoin to reclaim in order for us to have a structure change. Basically we want to see a low time frame structure change like we had right here from the lows right here, and as you can see back here we did break out and we did see a pump, but we came in and rejected from the 200 moving average. So right now we are on the daily time frame. As you can see, we are having some bullish signals flashing, where as if they were not flashing before on those breakouts right here. So basically right now, as you can see, it is, in my opinion, very possible that Bitcoin gets somewhat of a relief pump towards the Fibonacci golden pocket. And if we eventually break out from here, then we are potentially going to be seeing that structure shift, and we might be going to test the 100k region once again, or basically the 98 to 99k zone is right now very important resistance, since, as you know, previously we had this level right here marked out, and as soon as we broke towards this level we went almost as deep towards the deepest retracement that we had right here, basically the low 80s. And right now if we measure a move from the low 80s up to there, this would be a 20% move to the upside for Bitcoin. And why I am telling you this right now, because if we look at the liquidation heat map, you can see we had almost all of the liquidity stacked up around to the upside around 93.8k, or towards, basically we have liquidity, you can see, all the way up towards 98, 99. Basically you can see here where it is brighter, we have the bigger liquidity cluster sitting right here, which is also why I am expecting a move from Bitcoin. Also because our RSI indicator is flashing in the red right now, very oversold. And last time, as I have told you in my previous video, that this RSI got that oversold, basically we had another move of around 21%. So if history repeats, we are potentially going to get this move, the same move of around 21%. And currently it is the weekend. On the weekly time frame we have right now 4 bearish weekly candles in a row, and we do have 1 day and 10 hours until we get that new weekly candle open. Also our weekly RSI momentum is starting to also reach that very oversold zone, and as you can see, the last time that it started to flash in the red right here, basically for oversold, we were all the way down towards $70,000 for Bitcoin, basically the bear market bottom. Not exactly the bottom, but as you can see, we were quite near the bottom right here when the indicator started to flash. And then we printed right here a bullish divergence, and then the run started, as you can see, which is still ongoing now. Of course it won't be ongoing if on the monthly time frame we get a structure break on the monthly below 74k. This would be a invalidation of this whole move towards the upside. So if we get a candle like this which closes below right here, then potentially we are going to enter a year-long bear market, which is what I am potentially expecting to happen. But as you can see, we still have 8 days, basically another week, until the monthly candle opens. So until then I am leaning, as of right now, more on the bullish side, since we did have quite a sell-off from the all-time highs. So we are due for somewhat of a bigger relief rally, like potentially right here we got around 8.2%. And as I have just told you, if we push towards the golden pocket right now, we are going to get around 11%, and if we push all the way up towards 98k, that would be around 16% of a move. And of course, if we measure it from the bottom, as I said, this would be a 21% move, same as the last time that we were over sold right here. Now the stock market did close a bit bullish in my opinion. Now it depends how we open on Monday, but as of right now, we held this order block right here on the S&P 500 perfectly. We also held and closed the markets above the 100 daily EMA, which is, as I said, a bullish sign for the stock markets. And if the stocks start going higher, of course, Bitcoin will follow. Also, another bullish sign is that the Fear and Greed Index is right now at 10, which is basically historically low. As you can see, even during April, the tariff lows right here that we had this year, the Fear and Greed Index was around 17 to 19, and right now we are sitting at 10. So as I said, we are in basically historically low territory for the Fear and Greed Index. The ETF inflows has been giving quite a bit of sell-off. As you can see right here, we are seeing quite a bit of sell-off, the same that we saw right here from February until April. So if history repeats and this sell-off right here is basically coming to an end, then we are going to see this chart continue higher, and then in my opinion, as I said, we are going to continue this rally. Of course, as I said, we do have the bullish signals right here. Also, the USDT dominance chart is potentially, if we look at it on the weekly time frame, either on the verge of a breakout, or we actually just rejected from this high that we had made right here. And right now, potentially, we are going to see a cool off. Basically, this chart is a inverse chart of Bitcoin. As you can see, the whole time that the USDT dominance was pushing to the upside, Bitcoin was dropping. But right now, in my opinion, we are going to see somewhat of a cool off right here, potentially on the daily. And then Bitcoin can have somewhat of a nice relief pump. Ethereum also looking pretty okay after we bounced from the golden pocket that we had right here. Right now, a target for Ethereum. Of course, if we measure it to the upside, 3,300 would be a nice relief target. It might happen also this week, since as you can see, the weekly on Ethereum did also go quite deep to the downside, and basically, in my opinion, we won't be seeing potentially the 786 taken out yet. We might first see, as I said, somewhat of a relief, reject from right here, and then potentially go for this level. The long versus shorts ratio for today during the weekend is right now overall more sellers in the market, which is completely normal with the heavy sell-off that we were having. Funding rates on the major exchanges right now still remaining positive. And for the next week, we do have some data on Tuesday. We have PPI data on Tuesday. We do have unemployments on Wednesday. So of course, we will be seeing some volatility happening during next week. And I think this covers it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.